Hey y'all, today I will be going over the best and worst things about each Souls game. Also, if my mic sounds like booty water, just know that I'm using my mom's laptop, so my voice kind of sounds even more weird for some reason. But it is what it is for next 14 days, I guess. So yeah, starting with Demon Souls. The good thing about this game is that it's technically the first Souls game, which means it paved the way for the other Souls games. And the bad thing about it is that there's too many damn narrow hallways. Like you can't swing any big swords because they just get bounced off. Like they'll just bounce your ass back off the wall for some reason. So yeah, that's one thing I hated. Next up, we have Dark Souls 1, the first in the trilogy. This is an amazing ass game with even better lore and story than Demon Souls. The good thing about this game is that the level design is really great and the atmosphere is really like nice as well. The interconnectivity, the interconnectivity of the early levels are really good as well, and the enemy placement isn't dog water like Dark Souls 2. However, the bad things about this game is the awkward lock-on combat. If they made you have like omnidirectional rolling during the lock-on while fighting, that would be great. Dark Souls 2. The good thing about this game that I personally liked is the way the world feels different. I don't know, I know some people hated that, but me personally, I really liked it. However, some bad things about the game is that it has too many enemies. I swear, the devs just spam so many enemies for no reason. And also, the bosses were just mid at best. So yeah, Dark Souls 3. Now, FromSoft looked at everything they did with Dark Souls 2 and said, yeah, let's not try that again, at least for a while. So overall, Dark Souls 3 had better things about it. For example, the overall combat feels really polished and smooth. The fact that each weapon got weapon arts make them feel a bit more unique, and the bosses were great as well. However, the only bad thing I personally didn't like about Dark Souls 3 is how dull and gray the world looked. That's about it, because at the end of the day, Dark Souls 3 is still an amazing ass game, and in my opinion, the best Dark Souls game. Bloodborne. Now, Bloodborne is the most opium ass game. The things I liked about it was the fast and aggressive combat, the trick weapons, bosses, and the atmosphere. However, the things that I didn't really like is how you need to go inside the dream every time you need to teleport to a different area. And we all know how long Bloodborne's loading screen is. Another thing I hated is how the game locked some great blood gems behind the chalice dungeons. Now, Sekiro. The thing I loved about Sekiro is the more focused story and the rhythmic combat. You know you have a good combat system when someone keeps fighting the same boss every day because of how smooth fighting feels in this game. Now, the bad thing that I didn't really like about Sekiro, in my opinion, is the lack of weapons. I wish they gave at least three more weapons. You know what I mean? Like maybe an Uchigatana for like a range, a spear, and some claw things. You know, the same thing that the centipede boss have. You know what I mean? And finally, we have Elden Ring. The good things about this game is the art style, the world, like everything is just so pretty in this game. The open world is fun to explore as well. The overall combat and some cool looking bosses. Now, the thing that I didn't really like about Elden Ring is the fact that some bosses just felt a bit overpowered compared to you, and you can't also open the map while in combat. So yeah, those were the things I liked and didn't like about each Souls game. If you like this video, drop a like, subscribe, and I promise more videos will come out later on in the future. I hope y'all have a good day. Also, I'm not at my, original setup. I won't be at my setup for like 10 days or something, 11 days, which feels like it's a drag. Oh my god. Cause I recently moved and I don't really have like, I don't know. Editing is just so awkward on a laptop. I can't stand it. But either way, it's really good. Hopefully, so if you realize I don't know. I'm not in my element. I think I'll get used to it within those like 10 days or whatever. But yeah, hope y'all have a good day and that's it.